My name is Bruce Segal, and our program today is going to be on endangered species. What's an endangered species? You. They're almost extinct. There's animals on our planet right now that are facing extinction. So we call them endangered species. The most famous of them all is this guy, the panda bear. Somebody tell us, what's he eating? You. He's eating bamboo. They're chopping down his bamboo forest. And when that happens, not only does he lose his shelter and his home, he loses his food too. So the animal can't really survive. He's lost everything, not even anything left to eat. An endangered species of this plant, who knows, what's it called? The aloe. Give him a round of applause. And it's a medicine, and there's lots and lots of medicines that we get from plants. In fact, that's where we get most of our medicines from. And we worry about these species. They become endangered too sometimes. We have to watch over them. Okay, now I'm going to give you a very short history in endangered animals. And it started in China in the year 800, and here's how it sounded. What was the invention in China? Yes. Gunpowder, exactly right. They used it originally for fireworks, but then they figured out that if you could take the fireworks and put it behind a tube, you can shoot pellets and bullets, and you could shoot animals, and you could hunt. We're gonna do a food chain. Now we're in Africa, and we're in a swamp. We come down and we're drinking and we're washing. Sometimes this swamp, it might not rain for 3 months. There's no water until Alex, the elephant, she gets out there with her huge legs and feet. Alex, you're gonna need to help me. And she starts to dig and dig and dig and dig. And finally, what is it that comes up from underneath the ground? The water. And now everything can survive. She's the key to this whole system working until one day, Nick comes into the system. And what do you think Nick is? A hunter. And who do you think Nick is hunting for? Yes. Bang. He chops off the tusk because it's so valuable. It's called ivory. And pretty soon, it's the dry season, and the water level starts to drop, and the animals get thirstier, and the first thing to go is the crocodile. You sit down, crocodile. Next thing to go is that crocodile bird. Finally, the tree frog, there she goes, the zebra, and finally the tick. All right, let's give them all a round of applause. Now, we're going to see a movie, and this is about the endangered species of the world. Here's a lemur. Now, the bald eagle. A lot of you may not know this, but he became an endangered species like in the 1930s. They tried to get rid of all the mosquitoes, and they sprayed a chemical toxic called DDT. And when it went into the water, it poisoned the fish. So when the bald eagles would pull the fish out of there and eat them, they would be contaminated so much so that their eggs, the shell was so thin that the babies stopped hatching completely. And people said, we've got to do something, we've got to save them. So they made laws protecting the forests, and people individually went into these forests. They would watch out for that little baby eagle, and they would make sure he was cared for. And it took a long time. It took 30 years. And after 30 years, the bald eagle made a complete comeback. That's our national bird. Let's have a round of applause for our bald eagle. Thank you very much. I'm going to say goodbye now.